Hey everyone, it's Lindsay. I wanted to drill down on a follow-up question that we were asked on the Max Scherzer video, specifically the pitch clock violation when the clock hits 0.
Not hit much in the major leagues except
so the pitcher obviously has to start their motion or step off or do something before that clock hits 0. The question I was asked was on this specific pitch. What if the batter were to have let's say, hit a home run? Can the offense say, we're going to ignore the violation, we choose to accept the result of the play, which would have been a home run? Or does the umpire say, no, we have to enforce the rule anyway? The answer is that Major League Baseball wants the pitch clock violations treated as automatic and immediate dead balls. No discretion whatsoever. So that way, the umpire will have to come out and say, nah, time was out. We're taking that home run back because it didn't count. The ball was dead. Add a ball to the count. Let's resume the at-bat. And by then, you have probably an argument from the manager, and this pace of play pitch clock rule ends up costing rather than saving time. Plus, the offense doesn't get a home run. The reason that it's done this way, and the reason that the umpire in this game didn't come out like you see umpires sometimes jump out from behind home plate, say, time, time. The reason the umpire was just like, that's a violation, the way that they sometimes do for box, no-stop box, is because of that old-fashioned argument about how batters shouldn't be granted time if they request it too late. By rule, a batter is not supposed to be granted time if they request it after the pitcher starts their motion or comes set. So the reason for that is to reduce injury to the pitcher from, let's say, starting and then stopping the motion mid-motion. And it's like, just let him follow through and then deal with the consequences after it. So that's the reason for all of that. But yeah, if the offense were to have hit a home run, it would have been a really bad situation for them because it would just look optically terrible. The umpire would have to say, time, home run doesn't count, come back, 1 ball to the count. One more wrinkle on this is, the pitch clock rules new for 2023. One of the other new rules for 2023 is the defensive shift ban, so to speak. Simply put, you need 2 infielders on either side of second base throughout all at bats. You can't have someone at this time of pitch be like 3 infielders on one side, 1 infielder on the other side. That violation actually is delayed, and the offense does get a choice there. So let's say the same exact scenario where the batter hits the home run, the pitcher threw the ball timely, like at 1 second or whatever it was, but the defensive shift rule was broken. And you have 3 infielders on one side, 1 infielder on the other, batter hits a home run, the offensive manager can say, we want to accept the result of the play and decline the penalty, so to speak. It's kind of like catcher's interference in certain situations where the offense gets a choice.
Saying it hit him, but he swung.
late swing foul. Oh, he took that one. Oh, catcher's interference.
Oh, here, what do we have? We got a catcher's interference again. The second of the
weird rule. 2 rules new for 2023, handled in very different ways. I can't wait for something to happen during the season where this becomes an issue. I wonder if the rule will actually end up changing because of it. The point here is, again, you don't want to leave it in the hands of the umpires regarding timing. Like if there's an umpire who's on the ball and like as soon as the 0 buzz comes out, they'll just jump out and say time, 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 notwithstanding the injury issue. You don't want the team to be able to say, you were supposed to come out immediately and call time. Why did you let play continue? So to eliminate that, MLB just said, no matter what, even if it's after the fact, if the zeros were there, we're calling the violation, even if we have to call it after the ball is actually delivered. Thanks for the question. Visit us online at closecallsports.com, Twitter and Facebook at closecallsports. Subscribe here. We're going to talk more rules throughout the season, and we'll see you on the site.